ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude, these AI chatbots can write essays, code websites, even argue with you about pizza toppings, but how are they actually made? Does someone sit there programming every possible answer? Like a massive if then tree of doom? Nope. The real process is way weirder, and honestly, kind of insane. Today, we're breaking down the entire process of creating a billion-dollar AI from scratch. And trust me, by the end of this video, you'll realize it's both genius and absolutely ridiculous. Let's dive in. Okay, so you want to build an AI that can chat like a human. Where do you even start? Well, you need three things. 1. A ridiculous amount of text data. 2. Computers more powerful than your entire neighborhood combined. And 3. Time. Lots of it and money. Lots of money. Let's break down this absolutely bonkers process step by step. Step 1. Collect text. But not just some text. We're talking hundreds of billions of words. Books from Project Gutenberg, Wikipedia, scientific papers, news articles, GitHub code repositories, Reddit threads where people argue about whether a hot dog is a sandwich. Everything. They literally scraped most of the publicly available internet. Now, is this ethically questionable? That's a fun debate for another day. But the point is, you need to show the AI how humans write. Every genre, every style, every topic. It's like trying to teach someone English by making them read every book ever written. In 2 weeks. This phase is called data collection and pre-processing, which is fancy talk for hoarding text like a digital dragon. Step 2. Turn all that text into something computers can actually process. See, computers don't read words. They read numbers. So you break every sentence into tiny chunks called tokens. Think of them as Lego blocks of language. Hello world might become 2 tokens. Hello and world. Each token gets assigned a number. Hello might be token 5247. World might be 892. Now you have a massive vocabulary, usually around 50,000 to 100,000 tokens. Every word, punctuation mark, even spaces, converted to numbers. Why? Because the AI model is basically a giant math equation. And math doesn't care about your feelings or your grammar. Step 3. Build the actual neural network. This is where things get spicy. You create billions, yes, billions, of tiny mathematical connections called parameters. GPT-3 has 175 billion parameters. GPT-4, even more. The exact number is a secret, but it's probably ridiculous. These parameters are like tiny knobs that adjust how the model processes information. At first, they're set randomly. The AI is basically a newborn baby made of math. It knows nothing. It can do nothing. It is chaos incarnate. But that's about to change. This architecture is called a transformer model. And no, it has nothing to do with Optimus Prime. Now comes the fun part, training. Here's how it works. You show the AI a sentence with the last word hidden. The cat sat on the blank. The AI guesses potato. Wrong. You tell it the right answer was Matt, and it adjusts those billions of parameters slightly to get closer next time. Then you do this again, and again, trillions of times, on thousands of high-end GPUs running 24/7 for weeks or months. This process costs millions of dollars in electricity and computing power. OpenAI reportedly spent over $100 million training GPT-4. Why? Because you're basically brute-forcing intelligence through sheer computational violence. Slowly, painfully, the AI gets better. The cat sat on the... Matt? Yes, progress. This is called pre-training, teaching the model basic language patterns through pure repetition. It's like teaching someone to speak by making them fill in blanks several trillion times. Okay, so now you have an AI that's pretty good at predicting text, but there's a problem. It's also really good at predicting Well, everything the internet says, including the toxic, weird, and deeply unhelpful stuff. So, you need step 5, fine tuning. Human trainers talk to the AI and rate its responses. Is this helpful? Is this safe? Is this batshit crazy? Bad responses get penalized. Good responses get rewarded. The AI learns, oh, humans prefer when I'm helpful and polite instead of a chaotic word demon. This is called RLHF, reinforcement learning from human feedback. Basically, teaching the AI table manners. It takes months and involves thousands of human trainers rating millions of responses. It's like raising a digital teenager, except it actually listens. Finally, after months of training and millions of dollars, you deploy it. You connect it to a chat interface. You set up massive server farms to handle millions of people talking to it at once. And then you release it to the world. And people immediately start asking it to write poems about pickles. All that training, all that computing power, all that money. And the first thing someone asks is, can you explain quantum physics but make it about cats? Honestly, worth it. This deployment phase involves load balancing, API management, safety filters, and constant monitoring. Because the last thing you want is your billion-dollar AI telling people to put glue on pizza. Let's talk about what this actually costs. Training a model like GPT-4, tens of millions in computing costs, months of GPU time, thousands of human trainers, massive electricity bills, ongoing server costs to run it. We're talking over $100 million for one model. That's why only a few companies can afford to do this. It's not just hard, it's stupid expensive. You're basically burning money to teach math how to talk. But hey, at least now you can ask it to explain anything, including why it costs so much. And that's how you actually create a big AI model. Not by programming every answer, not by giving it consciousness, but by feeding it the entire internet, running trillions of training cycles, spending millions of dollars, teaching it manners, and hoping it doesn't tell people to eat rocks. It's the most expensive autocomplete system ever built. It's a mathematical miracle of brute force and human ingenuity. And honestly, it's both amazing and completely ridiculous. Now, you know how the magic trick works. If you enjoyed learning how these billion-dollar chatbots are actually made, hit that like button and subscribe for more tech breakdowns that actually make sense. Trust me, there's way more insane stuff coming. You're welcome.